And now the players moving into the arena, the players from Uzbekistan, Kamala Muhammad, Saidkullah Nigia from Uzbekistan, and now from Vietnam, we have Lai Kong Min and Train to Win having their representation in the Asian 10-meter pistol. And now the most beloved player from our nation, Samrat Rana and Suruchi Indir Singh, representing India, the previous world champion, defending his title.
We have 4 teams competing, and allow me to take you through the format of this particular event. We will have 3 series of 5 shots each.
24 shots will decide who will come out victorious. But the initial 10 shots will decide how your tournament is going to progress.
The Uzbek team leading the leaderboard so far. This is the quiet confidence we were talking about earlier.
The initial shots, and with the scoreline, India right now kind of in the middle phases with just 58 points, and not the start that everyone thought they would have. Started pretty strong, 70 points already on their end. Chinese Taipei just behind them with 66, but now with every shot taking place, it is Team India who are slowly coming back into the game. How this in this
Look
round
at
one.
their stance, rock solid. A micro movement in their body and it will lead to a big, big difference in their scores.
Vietnam not having the best of the starts right now. But Chinese Taipei slowly getting back up there. So close in the distance. Chinese Taipei taking a 10.2 in the first shot. Good one from Hee Seung Chen. Good beginning from their end, but again, Samrat Rana doing the best in the biz. 10.8 on the first attempt. Team India having a really, really good round 2 already. Having a perfect beginning to the game. Hand in hand with Samrat. Securing these points. 149 already for them. But now Uzbekistan, they have taken the lead. But now if we talk about Vietnam, 142 for them. Chinese Taipei, so close, 155.8. Players from Chinese Taipei, they had a decent start to second one, but now on 194 points, taking the lead, but they have fired more number of shots. This round 2 is getting heated up.
We have got a very interesting pairing here with Uzbekistan. The leading is the Indian pairing, Suruchi and Samrat Rana. With
Uzbekistan is not too far out with 202 points.
The Uzbek pairing has been playing together, shooting together since the junior ranks. They are quite used to each other and know exactly how they're going to play next. And I believe that is very, very crucial when we talk about the mixed teams, because hear the pin drop in the silence, and that is exactly how the crowd's looking at this match right now, an absolute nail biter.
But now, if we talk about the points, Vietnam with the timeout, not the start that they wanted, 230 points, and they are quite trailing right now. And this is not the start they were looking out for right after a timeout. Round number 3 is not how it should have gone in their favor, but slowly creeping up in the points.
Just concluded the third series for the 10-meter air pistol mixed team. None of the teams have chosen for one yet, but the single shots played with the mind, and this is the time we will see teams going in for that timeout as well.
The most crucial phase of the game, that Chinese Taipei is the major competition they are facing. 308.1 against 311.3. A difference of margins, but Vietnam needs to overcome that within the next two.
The Chinese Taipei team is known to be youthful, and for teams to decide who carries on. So a lot of pressure on the Vietnamese team. Trinh and Lai, they will have to really show up and prove themselves here. And in case you all didn't know, Trinh used to be an athlete herself earlier. She was a mid-distance runner before she turned to shooting.
The decider shot for the fourth position. Vietnam against Chinese Taipei.
Single shots.
Team Vietnam finishing at the fourth position, and they will be the first one to be eliminated from here. But now the top 3 in our side. Uzbekistan on 361.9, mixed team. And as things stands, Chinese Taipei have a long way to overcome, but so does India if they want to compete for the gold. Since Uzbekistan, they have a lead by clear-cut 2 points. Closing down the gap, but do we have enough shots to turn down the table toppers? 20th shot will decide who gets closer to the bronze medal and who gets to play for the gold. Things getting pretty serious, and the shot can.
Score of 412.2. A great, great performance by the duo. But this is where things get even more heated, as if they weren't already, as we see a tight
3 shots to decide the gold medal. Every shot matters, and not just by an individual, but by a team as both. 421.9 for Uzbekistan, 421.1 for Team India. It is more about controlling your nerves from here on. And Uzbekistan, they have struck it beautifully well. 442.9 for them.
having your own people around you, of knowing the range inside out. Surely an advantage, but is it going to play out well for Team India today?
Well, we are still trailing by a quite big difference, and it is time to overcome them in the final shot, which will decide the gold medal, or we will walk away home with the silver. A very crucial one for both Suruchi Singh and Samrat Rana.
Stop. Unload. Results are final.
And the final result in front of our eyes. And Uzbekistan have done the miraculous historic move, securing the gold medal at the Asian Rifle Pistol Championship 2026 New Delhi.
What an interesting match, Shubhang. What a tight score between the winners and the runners-up. Ladies and gentlemen, Uzbekistan wins the 10-meter air pistol mixed team, followed by Team India, with Chinese Taipei taking the bronze medal. And this, ladies and gentlemen, concludes the first event of Day 2 of the Asian Rifle Pistol Championship, New Delhi. Thank you for joining us.